guys, it's time for February favorites, and I have a lot of good stuff this month. The month of January I did a lot of shopping, so for January favorites I didn't feel like I could include all of these because I hadn't used them long enough. But now that we have reached the end of February, I've used them all. I know it's my favorites. I've reached for these nearly every single day this month, so let's just dive right in and get started so I can show you all the goodies. Let's start with makeup. I have rediscovered this foundation. It's the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Ultra Definition Liquid Makeup. And I've used this for a pretty long time and then I got away from it. But I've recently rediscovered it and just rediscovered how good it is. I started using all of these more full coverage matte foundations and they just didn't look very good on the skin. And then one day I tried this over again and I just was like, wow, this looks like real skin. It's kind of a demi matte finish, so it really looks like natural skin. It's not too shiny, it's not too matte. The way that it just melts into your skin is amazing. And one of the other products I have here has contributed to how much I like this, and so we'll go to that next. And that is the BeautyBlender. I mentioned this in my very first haul video, and since then I haven't hardly used anything else to apply my makeup. It is so amazing at just shearing out your foundation but still giving you coverage and making it look natural. And I don't think I could live without one of these again. I know they're so expensive. If you want to try something that is a little bit cheaper, I've heard that the Real Techniques version is a pretty good dupe for this, but as far as everything else, I've heard that nothing else can beat the BeautyBlender, and I'll definitely be buying another one. So this has been absolutely wonderful with this foundation. Then the rest of the makeup products I have are all powders, and these I have not stopped loving all month. They're so incredible. We'll start with the Hourglass Ambient powder, and I got it in dim light. And it is just it's described as a peachy beige with the perfect combination of cool and warm tones, and it is just beautiful on the skin. This powder is not very shimmery. It just gives more of a glow to the skin, and it's just absolutely beautiful. It's unlike any other powder I've ever tried, and it most definitely makes me want to go out and buy every single color in this Hourglass Ambient powder line. They're $45 a piece, so I won't be doing that anytime soon, but I think it's money well spent on this product because I find uses for it all the time and I absolutely love it. I've read a lot of reviews that say that this powder is very powdery and has a lot of fallout. I don't find that to be true with mine, so maybe it's just depends on which one you get, but I haven't noticed it to be very powdery and weird or anything like that. I find it to be very creamy, and so maybe it's some of the other colors that are powdery, but this dim light is just perfection. The blush that I've been using for just about every single look I'm doing is the Benefit Rockateur, and it is just a beautiful rose gold blush, and it's just a good, it's not nude, it just goes with every single color that you wear very, very well. And I'd heard a lot of people talk about this. I wanted to try it, but every time I went into Sephora, I opened it up and just saw so much shimmer on the blush, and I was like, I don't want to wear that during the day. I need a good everyday blush. But once I swatched it at the store, I realized that there's a layer of shimmer and glitter on top of this that isn't underneath all of that. You get what I'm saying? There's just a layer of shimmer on top that once you get rid of that top layer, it's not that shimmery once you get into the blush. So it does have a little bit of a glow to it. It's not a matte blush, but it definitely does not come off glittery or too shimmery on your cheeks. It's just a beautiful blush that I think would work for all different skin tones from light to dark. So I would definitely recommend this if you're looking for a new blush. and it smells absolutely incredible. It smells so good and so fresh. I just enjoy putting it on every single day. Next, I have a highlighter, and it is TheBalm's Merry Lemonizer, and I have been trying to get my hands on this for what feels like forever. It is a champagne highlighter. It is very pigmented, but it definitely adds a glow. I mean, you can see the camera picking that up. You can definitely see the highlight. I use the absolute lightest hand when it comes to this stuff. I mean, I've got my brush right here. I take this brush and I literally dip it in just like that. Don't even move it. Just dip it in, tap it off, and then touch it to the cheekbones, because this stuff goes a long way. And I know that this is going to last me forever, which is good because, like I said, it took me forever to get my hands on this. I know that they sell TheBalm at Kohl's now, and every time I went and looked online or in the store, they were sold out of this one. And then I looked at Sephora, which carries some balm products, but not the Merry Luminizer. Ulta, I think, has some of the balm, but they also were sold out of the Merry Luminizer. So finally I ordered it from Nordstrom, and it was on back order. So I finally got this, been using it all month, and it's just a beautiful highlight. I love it so much. I see why it's sold out everywhere, because it's absolutely gorgeous. And I see this a lot on medium skin tones, but it also looks very good with a light hand on lighter skin tones. Now they have this Cindy Luminizer, and I can't wait to try that one. It's more pinky based, which I think is going to be even better for lighter skin tones. So we'll see how hard it is to get my hands on that one, since I just finally got this one. That's it for makeup. Now we'll move on to skincare. I tried a lot of new things for skincare, but there's still some things that I am deciding on. But one that I'm completely sold is the Shiseido Ibuki Protective Moisturizer. And this line is geared towards those in their 20s and 30s. It helps with texture. It helps even out your skin tone. It is a great lightweight moisturizer. And as I've said before, I have oily combination skin, and this is a great lightweight moisturizer. But this actually really moisturizes. It's not like lightweight and does hardly anything. I actually notice it moisturizing my skin. And the other moisturizer they have in the Ibuki line is called the Refining Moisturizer. This is the protective moisturizer, and the absolute only difference in the two is the SPF. The protective has SPF 18, and the refining doesn't have any SPF. But as far as the formulas, they're the exact same moisturizer, just one with SPF and one without. If you are looking for a good lightweight moisturizer, I would highly recommend this. It's very thin and liquidy, so you don't have to use a lot. It spreads very easily. It comes in this little pump bottle, and I would say that I only use about a half a pump. I don't even use a full pump for my whole face. So this bottle is 2.5 ounces. It's gonna last me a pretty long time. I will warn you and say that there are reflective particles in the moisturizer. It claims to have red and gold reflective particles to help even out your skin tone. Normally I would shy away from that and be like, oh no, I don't need shimmer on my oily skin. But once I put on a foundation or powder or whatever kind of makeup I'm wearing for the day, you don't notice the shimmer particles whatsoever. Don't worry about that. Even when your makeup starts wearing off throughout the day, none of the shimmer comes through. So don't worry about that at all. Even if it looks very glary to you with just the moisturizer on your face, you won't be able to notice it if you're wearing makeup. If you wear moisturizer and you do not wear makeup, just beware that there are like more shimmery particles in the moisturizer. For body, I've been so excited to tell you about this because it is just amazing. It is the Jergens BB Body Perfecting Skin Cream, and I have never been one of those people that's jumped on the BB cream bandwagon. BB creams on the face are not for me. BB body creams definitely seemed very skeptical to me because they'll make BB cream out of anything these days just to get you to buy it. They have BB or CC cream for your hair now. They'll just put that label on there just to get you to buy it. But this I was actually really interested in. It's an all-in-one body skin perfector. It's supposed to have 5 visible benefits in 5 days. Hydrates and smooths, brightens and illuminates, evens skin tone, visibly firms skin, and minimizes the appearance of imperfections. And it is just a gorgeous body lotion. I cannot say enough good things about it. If you haven't tried this, you definitely should go pick one up. I got the all light skin tones. I've also tried the medium to deep skin tones and don't notice a whole lot of difference. So unless you're on the super pale end of the spectrum, go for the medium to deep skin tones. But it definitely hydrates and smooths. The consistency of this lotion is absolutely amazing. It's thick and creamy and just glides on your skin. It's so smooth and it definitely makes your skin feel uber soft. It says it brightens and illuminates. I do not notice any shimmer whatsoever in this. It kind of makes your skin more shiny. Does that make sense? I think it has silicones in it to where it makes it more shiny, but I don't notice any shimmer in it. Even skin tone. I will say that this has the slightest smidge of DHA, which is the ingredient that's in self-tanners to make you darker, but don't let that scare you away. It in no way smells like sunless tanner. And you know, it says it has these benefits in 5 days. Okay, well, I'm gonna compare it to a gradual sunless tanner. You know, on a gradual sunless tanner, you're supposed to use it every single day until you build up the color that you want. I'm so fair that I can put on a gradual sunless tanner. In 1 day, I will notice a difference. I will notice some color. And within 3 days, you know, it's built up to be, you know, a pretty good glow. On this one, I put it on and the next day, I barely notice a difference. And I use it for 5 days in a row. And within 5 days, it's probably the equivalent color of the first day of gradual sunless tanner that I normally use. So it's the smallest hint of gradual tanner that you could ever find. And unless you're my color, where everything shows up, you're probably not going to notice a difference in color whatsoever, but you will notice a difference in a more even skin tone. It really doesn't add much color difference, but you can definitely tell a difference in just the way your skin looks is just smoother, more even, just gorgeous. Visibly firm skin, I'm not really sure about that one. I don't notice a difference in how firm my skin is. And minimizes the appearance of imperfections. And like I said, the way it does that is it makes it pretty shiny and evens out the skin tone. So this stuff is absolutely wonderful. For all the people out there that think that it is more of a body bronzer, it's not. Even in the directions it says massage this sheer formula over body. So it's definitely sheer. You're not going to notice a big color change when you rub it in, even though when you squeeze it out of the bottle, it is like a very light tan color. It's not going to come off, you know, coloring your whole body. I cannot pinpoint exactly the scent, but it's definitely a dupe for some sort of perfume or body lotion that I've smelled before, but I wish I could pinpoint it for you because it's an exact dupe, and it's pretty heavily scented. So if you look at it in the store and you smell it and you don't like the scent, I wouldn't suggest picking it up because you will be able to smell this on your skin for several hours, which is something I really like about it because I love the scent. It smells so good to me. I have one hair this month, and this is one of those that is absolutely raved about on YouTube, and you hear about it so much that you think, I don't know if I even want to try that. Can it really be that good? But it is, and it is the Macadamia Deep Repair Mask. It's pretty incredible. I'm kind of a hair product snob. I hate to say that, but I use Kerastase because that's what my hairstylist sells, and I absolutely love it. I firmly believe that you are getting what you pay for, with that brand. So I was never wanting to pick up anything from the drugstore because I didn't think it could be nearly as good. But once I tried this stuff, I absolutely fell in love. When I first looked at it, I was like, wow, it's $33 at the drugstore. That is pretty overpriced in my opinion. But I found a coupon for Ulta, and once I did that, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and try it while I can get it on sale. And it says on the tub not to use more than twice a week because it is an intense treatment. So I use this once a week, and it has done wonders for my thirsty hair. It makes it so smooth and shiny. It smells absolutely incredible, and the smell actually lingers in your hair once you rinse it out and dry it. So I really like that about it. And like I said, I love my Kerastase. I have a mask that I use every time I wash my hair in that brand. But something I absolutely love about this is that Kerastase is super expensive, and so if I can save once a week by using this instead of my Kerastase, then that is great, because this stuff is amazing. Just a good deep treatment for the hair once a week, and then I can go back on the other days of the week that I wash my hair to my Kerastase products. So from a Kerastase lover to this drugstore product, I am totally in love, and I definitely see why everybody's raving about this. Even if you can't find a coupon, I would suggest you go to Ulta. They have a smaller jar. They also have like a one-time use packet that they sell. It's kind of expensive for a little packet, but if you want to just try it once and see if you want to invest in this hair treatment, then you should try and go pick that up. Last, we have my new brush holder, and this has absolutely been a lifesaver in my cabinet in organizing my brushes. I used to have just like a canister when they were all, you know, in one spot, and I hated how the brushes touched each other so much. This one has solved that problem, and I'm able to organize them the way I want to, and it has just been wonderful. I found this at the Container Store, and I don't know the name of the brand or anything, so I'm gonna be sure and link it down below so you can see exactly which one it is from the Container Store. But let me take all the brushes out, and I will show you exactly what it looks like from the top. It's just clear acrylic, and I don't know if you can see the holes at the top. Can you see those at all? I should have worn a darker shirt so you can see, but they are all different widths. They're different heights, and it's great because I have, you know, like this big powder brush with a really big base, but they have a really big holder right here, and it fits perfectly. They have really skinny tall ones, which is great for my, where's it at? Brushes like this. This is a pretty tall brush, but it fits perfectly in there, and it's very slim base, so it fits right in there. And then there's ones that are big, and I can put all different size brushes in there. But anyway, it's been absolutely great. Can you see? It's been absolutely great at organizing in my cabinet, and I don't know how I ever lived without it. And I think it's pretty cheap. I think it was like $13. So definitely go to the Container Store and look if you're looking for a way to store your brushes. This is great. That's going to be it for my February favorites. If you've tried any of these products, let me know what you thought about them in the comments down below. And if there's anything that I absolutely need to try in the month of March, leave that down there as well, because I love trying all kinds of new products. I haven't bought a lot of new stuff this month so far, so a good binge shopping trip is calling my name right now. So leave me anything below that you think that I need to try, anything that you want me to review. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in the month of March. Bye.